two men, Nelson Mandela and Adolf Hitler, can give us inspiration in life. We can get a good moral to them, and we can learn how life is going, and most especially, they will never give up even though many people push them down, and they stand what is right so that they can get successful in life. But first, I want to tell you what is the story of these two men. These men, Nelson Mandela, known and loved around the world for the commitment to peace, negotiation, and reconciliation. They have 11 facts about Nelson Mandela. First, Nelson Mandela was the first president of South Africa from 1994 to 1999. He was the first black president of South Africa and the first president to be elected in a full representative election. Second, Nelson Mandela's government focused on destroying the apartheid government in the country, which had focused on racial segregation enforced by the law. Third, in the school, Mandela studied law and became one of the South Africa's first black lawyers. Fourth, in the 1950s, he was elected leader of the youth wing of the African National Congress, or ANC, Liberation Movement. Fifth, when the government prohibited the ANC for racial reasons, Mandela organized a secret military movement. He had previously been involved in peaceful protests, but when they were met with violence from the government, he went on to support an armed movement. Six, Nelson Mandela was imprisoned from 1962 to 1999 for treason and conspiracy against the government. He was sentenced to life in prison but was released early when the ANC became legal again. 7. While he was in prison, Mandela was assembled to rally behind for the oppressed in South Africa who were fighting for rights. 8. Mandela is considered the father of modern South Africa. He was instrumental in tearing down the oppressive government and installing democracy. 9. Mandela received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993 for peacefully destroying the apartheid regime and laying the foundation of democracy. In addition to the Nobel Peace Prize, he won over 250 other awards. Number 10. After retirement from politics, Mandela started the Nelson Mandela Foundation that focused on combating HIV/AIDS and supported rural development and school construction. 11. In 2009, the United Nations proclaimed Mandela's birthday on July 18 to be Nelson Mandela International Day. The holiday asked people to spend 67 minutes doing something good for others, which represents the 67 years he spent working towards change. We have 5 lessons that we can learn the life of Nelson Mandela. First, never abandon hope or give up. Second, violence is not the answer. Third, learn how to forgive. Fourth, bond by sharing experience. Fifth, draw a line under your past. So we are here the life of Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler was born on April 20, 1989, and we're now in a small Australian town near the Austro-German frontier. After his father, Alois, retired as a state customs official, young Adolf spent most of his childhood in List, the capital of Upper Austria. Not waiting to follow his father's footsteps as a civil servant, he began struggling in secondary school and eventually dropped out. Alois died in 1903, and Adolf pursued his dreams of being an artist, though he was rejected from Vienna's Academy of Fine Arts. Adolf Hitler, the leader of Germany's Nazi Party, was one of the most powerful and notorious dictators of the 20th century. Hitler capitalized on economic wars, popular discontent, and political infighting to take absolute power in Germany beginning in 1933. Germany's invasion of Poland in 1939 led to the outbreaks of World War II. And by 1941, Nazi forces had occupied much of Europe. Hitler's virulent anti-Semitism and obsessive pursuit of Aryan supremacy, flood, and murder of some 6 million Jews, along with other victims of the Holocaust. After the tide of war turned against him, Hitler committed suicide in a Berlin bunker in April 1944. So, because of the story of Adolf Hitler, we can get 3 tips from Adolf Hitler on chasing her dreams. First, annex spirituality. Second, stab your friends. Third, steal its confusing ways. We can learn the story of Hitler that unite in a charismatic leader with a scared populace, and the specter of Hitler's rise can seem inevitable. And the best things to learn from Hitler are the values of a faith.